This is Pushing Limits, starting now. Ever wondered how a single moment of motivation can alter the course of your life? Join me as we explore the power of those small but yet pivotal moments that spark change and fuel our ambition and redefine our limits. This is Pushing Limits, and I'm your host, Thomas Cutler. Who am I? I'm just a normal 17 guy. No one special, with goals and ambitions I'm still working on, just like you. Today, let's talk about how small moments of motivation can change the direction of your life, just like they changed mine. At 17 years old, I experienced firsthand how powerful a small spark of motivation can be. About a year ago, I was out of shape, did nothing with my life, and felt completely unmotivated. Then I stumbled upon a small piece of motivation that changed my life. It all started as a funny joke. I thought it would be hilarious to get fit. So, I just started with just 5 push-ups. The reason I started with push-ups was, frankly, I was scared. Didn't know what was true out there online, and push-ups was all I knew. And on the first day, I got 5 push-ups. Kept at it. On the second day, I got 10. On the third day, I got 15. And gradually, through months of consistent effort and small daily motivation, I worked my way up to doing a whole 50 push-ups in a row. But it wasn't just about the push-ups. It was about discovering the power of consistency and the small daily achievements. Those moments not only built my physical strength, but also reshaped my mindset and self-discipline. One of the challenges I faced in the beginning was staying motivated. I had to remind myself, change takes time. There were tough days, especially after a long work shift when I felt too exhausted to do any push-ups. I remember one day, I got no push-ups done at all, so I chose not to sleep and do 250 push-ups instead. My physical transformation didn't go unnoticed. People started to see the effort I was putting in, and I found that more people at school wanted to talk to me. And it felt good to know that my hard work was recognized. Now, let's talk to one of the most motivated, and disciplined man I know personally, Dustin Topham. Topham, do you know why I chose you for this interview today?
I don't know. I think the right answer is to say, I don't. Why don't you tell me?
Well, Topham, you're one of the most motivated men I know.
Okay.
Like the program that you've set up today has been long-lasting. It's benefiting a lot of people's lives.
It's kind of you.
Do you have any daily habits you do that are like small moments of motivation?
I do. I get up almost every day during the school year at 3:45 in the morning. Most days I'm tired. It's interesting. I'm actually really motivated during the winter time. Many days in the winter, I'll be up before 3:45 and I'll just get going organically because that morning is the best part of the day because winter for me is fun. The main reason I get up early is because being the average man I am, for the next 2 hours, I'm a winner. Meaning I'm going to get to the gym, be there in the duration I want to be. I'm going to have all the access I want with the peace and the pace that's important to me. But then when I walk out, you know what I see, Thomas?
I don't know. What do you see?
Because when you walk out, you probably see just hundreds of cars, right?
Yeah.
What I see when I walk out of the gym is my truck, front row. Center every day. And I'm like, I just won the last 2 hours. And then, I pretty much spend the next 7-8 hours apologizing to 15-year-olds and letting them tell me that what they feel is facts. And that's broadened my perspective, keeps me motivated.
Can you define your motivation for me? Like, what keeps you going?
Living. I'm living on my terms, which are I'm an average man, and that's okay because I was not blessed with the advantages that make people prosper. And shout out to everyone successful because they probably worked really hard. So everyone who's got more than me, somebody earned it.
Topham, how has small moments of motivation changed the direction of your life?
So for me, it's not so much I had small moments of motivation, but I had terribly small moments of realization. If you're not willing to pay the price, you're probably going to struggle. The discipline I have now, I could have just learned by listening to myself because I kind of knew, but I was like,
So Topham, you've talked a lot about how your motivation and discipline developed over time via self-reflection. So do you have any closing thoughts for us?
Well, my favorite quote is what, Thomas?
Who's going to carry the boats?
The world does not care about the storms you encounter, but did you bring in the ship? So be kind, be courageous, be nice.
That is an excellent way of wrapping this up. Thank you for doing this interview with me, Topham.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure.
Absolutely.
Enjoy your weekend. Tikare.
You too.
Bye-bye. As
you can see from both mine and Topham's personal experience, I would say find your reason for wanting to change. That reason should be a small motivation. And most importantly, just start. Just remember, it's about finding that one small spark of motivation and staying consistent with it that can make all of the difference. I am Thomas Cutler, and this has been Pushing Limits. Make sure to stay motivated, stay disciplined, and until next time, keep pushing your own limits. I'm signing off.